Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. This is Dominic Cicali once again with Mafia Roundtable. Thanks to our sponsor, EG Vodka and Champagne de Rock. Go to the website, egvodka.com. Order your vodka. Excellent vodka. Champagne's also good as well. You'll enjoy it. Champagne's 4 different flavors. Vodka, we have 3 different flavors. Try it. Vodka's 100% organic. I drank it. I drank a lot of it. Never woke up with a headache or a hangover. Try it. egvodka.com. Now to our next story. This has to deal with the Albanians. The head Albanian was Alex Rudai. Then you had Nicky, who was the second in command. And then Lenny, who was the Italian. I don't even really remember their last names. They were out of the Bronx. And they were heavily involved in the Joker Poker business, as well as Sally Daz. Sally Daz was an associate, technically with the Lucchese crime family, but he was around Vinny Basciano. That was Vinny's guy. Everybody knew when Sally Daz put a Joker Poker machine in an establishment, it was Vinny Basciano's. So the Albanians, I happen to like them. I liked Alex and Nicky. Lenny I didn't care for. And it just so happened that they had a beef with a Lucchese wise guy. And I'm pretty sure his name was Joe Gambino or Gambina. But his name was Joe. He was in the Bronx. There was an altercation where words were exchanged. And then from what I heard, from what Vinny told me, the Albanians smacked the shit out of this guy, Joe, who was a soldier in the Lucchese crime family. Threw him out of his own club in his underwears. They made him leave the club, kicked him out, took all his locations. And that's it. The Lucchese's, nobody did anything whatsoever. Well, that didn't sit too well with Vinny Basciano. Because Vinny felt, even though it's the Lucchese family's problem, it's a disrespect to all Cosa Nostra, all the families. So Vinny at times would press up on them, do things. One time Vinny told me there was a situation where they tried moving in on one of Vinny's locations. So what Vinny did, he strapped up meaning he got a gun. And he went to their headquarters, which was in Morris Park. Went to the cafe where they all were hanging out. And actually, the 3 of them were at a table. Vinny walked into the place and addressed them. All the while, he's heavy. He has a pistol. And words were exchanged. And Vinny basically told them, who the fuck you guys think you are? I'm not Joe. You guys can't just come up and press on me. I've been here way before you guys, and I'll be here way after you guys. If you have a fucking problem, we'll deal with it right now. With that, Alex and Nicky, they just absorbed. They were the smarter ones. Lenny was I have to say, the asshole. Lenny went back at Vinny and said, well, we know you're here probably heavy, meaning strapped, have a pistol on you. And but we have guns too. We're armed as well. So Lenny says, that's good. Because you might kill me, but you're going to be the first motherfucker I shoot in the head. So with that, everything calmed down. Alex chimed in. Listen, it doesn't have to. Let's talk this out, see how we can resolve this. And Vinny was like, adamant, resolve it. Just stay away from my locations. That's my spot. And they were going back and forth. Things de-escalated. And so I start talking. As Vinny's standing, his gun fell from, he had sweatpants on. It fell down his leg. So I said, guys, listen, you know I'm heavy. I'm going to reach, but I'm not going to be pulling out a gun on you. My gun just fell down my leg. They all started laughing. Go ahead, Vinny, get your gun. And with that, they went back and forth. And then after that, Vinny left. – mutual respect. They didn't fuck with Sally Daz or Vinny's locations. we had another situation. We always sat down with them. They had zero respect for the Lucchese crime family. Half-assed relationship with the Gambinos. Good relationship with Vinny and myself, it came down to. This one time, Lenny's on vacation. He's in Italy. He would go out there for a month, 2 months at a clip. So it was just Alex and Nicky. We're seeing Vinny and I on a regular basis. We're always bumping into him. And Vinny would tell me when we get in the car, you know what, Bo, I like them guys. You know, you got to give it to them. They're thugs. But Vinny always felt a chip on his shoulder, I would say. Not even a chip on his shoulder, just bad taste in his mouth for what they did to a made guy. And Vinny wanted revenge for that. And with that, one time I have a location in Allenton Avenue, and it's actually an Albanian who owns the bar. I have the Joker Poker in there. So I went there 1 or 2 times just to see how the location's doing. I spoke to the guy. I think the guy's also, his name was Nicky too. Big Albanian guy. Might have been, about 4 or 5 years older than me. So this one time I head to Morris Park. I'm there. I see Nicky's car. I go up, see Nicky. Hey, what's up, pal? How you doing? He says, Dom, I'm upset with you. Upset with me? What the fuck you upset with me for? You told the other Nicky with the location you have for me to go fuck myself? That who the fuck is Nicky, meaning him? I said, what are you talking about? He said, well, that Nicky said, he mentioned me, and basically you shushed it off. You said, tell him to go fuck himself. I do what I want. I said, are you my friend? You consider me a friend? He says, yeah, that's why I'm bothered with this. I said, well, I consider you a friend. Why would I say something like that? Did you do something to me? For me to say that? No. So why would I say something like that? Do me a favor. Call this fucking punk. Get him over here now. Get him over here now. I want him to say it to my face. Nicky says, all right, I'll do it. And I saw there was a sigh of relief because he saw how serious I was. And he was happy. So we did have a good relationship. And it bothered me too. So I really out of all of them, I loved Nicky. Nicky was like, just, we got along really well. So Nicky said, all right, I'm going to call him here. Now, I'm an Albanian. Basically, I'm on their territory, in their place. Nicky said, come on, we'll go down to Cafe Roma. There's a back room, a hidden back room over there, and we'll deal with it. He says, you know what, Dom, why don't you go get some of your guys and come back? I said, get some of my guys? You my friend? He says, yeah. That's good enough for me. I have you. What the fuck I need my guys for? I'm my own man. Shakes his head. He says, all right, go to Cafe Roma. This Nicky comes, arrives there. So Nicky, one of the head of the Albanians, said, come on, let's go in the back. We go in a closet, door opens up. It was like a false wall. Go in, big back room, Joker poker machines. I think there might have been a card table or two. So he's standing there. So my Nicky tells the Nicky, the bar owner, he said, now, tell Dom that you told him that Dom, let's get this straight. Dom told you to tell me to go fuck myself, like it doesn't matter? Well, no. And then Nicky got mad. Like, Nicky got upset, and he saw it. So you call me a fucking liar? You didn't tell me that? And the guy turned his tune around. Well, yeah, he did say that. As soon as he said that, I crack him. I'm going off on the guy, hitting him with lefts, rights. Now, I start losing it. Grab a bar stool. I'm hitting him with the bar stool. Cracking him. All of a sudden, I feel an arm on me. Dom, calm down, relax. Back up, put down the bar stool. The guy's bloodied up. I turn around. Nicky's bloodied. Blood's coming down his face. I cracked him too with the bar stool. Ran off. Funny because the guy wound up leaving. We wound up walking out. Here, both Albanians are walking out. There's maybe about 15 of them. As we're walking out, the 2 Albanians are bloody, and I'm walking out like nothing's happened, laughing. So it was just just a story, but Nicky, from that day forward, had so much more respect for me. He knew, I'm not going to play fucking games. I don't care where I'm at, one-on-one, let's go, let's do this. I'm a man. You kill me, but Vinny knew where I would, my whereabouts. And he would track them down. They knew it too. So another time, we had an issue. I had a guy, Mark Stagg, he was around me, developer, mortgage company. Long story short, one of the Albanians went into him, and something happened. They did some work. Mark owed them money. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit. But Mark finally brought it to my attention, this idiot. And he said, well, here's what happened, and this and that. How much do you owe them? He said about $20,000, but they're saying it's like 60, but it's 20. All right, write a check for $20,000. Leave the top blank. Okay, thank you. I go to their headquarters. Now at this time, Lenny's back. So I take Big Jimmy McManus with me. He was just happened to be with me through this. So we go there, and Jimmy's like, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Just come on with me. Jimmy's with me. We go there. They knew Jimmy from the neighborhood. Jimmy was around Dennis DeLucia, who's a soldier in the Colombo crime family. And Jimmy and I were close. We had a really good relationship. So I mentioned to him, do me a favor. Don't go. Anybody has anything to say with this kid, this guy Mark, bring it to me. Mark's around me. Well, Dom, he never said that. Well, I'm here now. I'm telling Alex, I'm here now. I'm telling you, he's with me. So I don't take insult because you guys didn't know. I said you claim you didn't know. So I'll let that go. But he's with me. Lenny chimes in. Well, we're going to get our money. Listen, I asked Mark. He said you owed $20,000. Yeah, but because of this, that, whatever the bullshit that was, we need $60,000. Well, tell you what, Lenny, here's a check for $20,000. Mark says he owed you. I'm going to give you the $20,000. Just stay away from him. Well, we're not going to take that. We're going to go get the... Lenny, you go near this fucking kid, there's going to be a problem. You're going to create something. You don't want to have a headache. Trust me. You don't want to have a headache. Hand him the check. Takes the check. He looks at it. All the time, Alex stopped talking. Nicky's just standing there. Right beside Lenny. Lenny's looking. Well, you know what, Dom? I can't take the check. Gives it back to me. But we're going to collect our money. Right now, my ears, there's smoke coming out of my ears. I take the check. I'm like, you're not taking this check. You're not going to take this check. You know what? And I go like that. I went to go right. All of a sudden, Nicky came, took the check out of my hand. No, Dom, we'll take the check. We'll take the check. We'll take it. Nobody's going to, and Nicky spoke up. Dom, nobody's going to go near him. We respect he's with you. He should have told us that in the beginning. I said, well, the guy's a fucking idiot. Legitimate guy. Can't blame him. He got nervous. You pulled up on him. He should have said that. He should have said that. It would have avoided all this. But we're here now. He said he owed you $20,000. That's all you guys are getting. Dom will take it. Don't worry. And Lenny's looking at me like, he got me so fucking upset with that because to me, he's just a piece of garbage. And I heard now to go back, when I call people pieces of garbage, that's when I was in the life. That's when I was living the life the way it was supposed to be lived. But now they look at me, I'm the piece of garbage because I cooperated, which they have all rights. They could say that. It's targeted. They're correct. But I'm living a better life now, so I'm happy, and I don't hide from anybody. But even I heard a jail story. Lenny and, let me think who was with him. I forgot the guy's name, but another Italian. They're in, I want to say maybe Fort Dix, Otisville together. They're in an institution. Lenny actually paid somebody to beat up another Italian. Like, you're paying somebody. To me, that's just a punk move. If you claim to be a gangster or a tough guy, act like it. Do it yourself. Why are you using other people? You have to pay somebody? So I never believed in that. If I had to do a piece of work, or if I had something on my mind with somebody, even the guy that tried slapping my father, and that's another podcast where we tried cutting his fingers off and burn him, set him on fire. Couldn't find him, lucky for him. And that's another story we go into. But anytime, any beef, handled myself, never looked to get somebody or pay somebody. To me, that's just a no-good punk move. And you'll hear more stories. Even Matty Madonna is notorious for that. Notorious. And Matty's the acting boss of the Lucchese crime family. Stay tuned for that one. Very interesting how on 2 different occasions he paid people to try to kill other people, other Italians to boot. To me, that's just a sign of a punk. Somebody's weak. Can't do it himself. Hope you like the story. If you do, please hit subscribe, hit the like button. Got many more to come at you. And also, don't forget egvodka.com. Best vodka on the market, 100% organic. And I don't get a headache after I drink it. Try it. You'll like it. Everybody have a wonderful evening, morning, and afternoon. Peace out. Much love.